All right, hey YouTube, I am back, and I think it'll take a moment for people to join me on this live stream this time. I'm trying something different. I'm doing the live stream through StreamYard, and I'm just curious to see, for one, if I did this right. Again, I'm figuring this out while I'm driving, and so that would be cool if people join me this afternoon on my live stream. You know, I think. All right, exit 160B for 123 North. Occoquan Lake Ridge. All right, this is my exit. So yeah, hopefully people join me on this live stream right now. It's okay if you don't. I get it 100%. It is the middle of the afternoon on a Saturday, and I'm simply just driving to Fairfax, Virginia. And so recap what the plan is right now. What the plan is for this live stream is just to keep me occupied, keep me busy, keep me awake while I'm driving, because I do get tired and bored. I guess I get tired because I'm bored, or bored because I'm tired. Either one. I get tired. And so obviously you don't want to get tired while I'm driving around. Got to be safe doing this as well, because this can be dangerous. I am hands-free. I have it mounted on my console. And so it looks like I've got one viewer right now. I see an eyeball. I can't see who is on, but thank you very much for joining me today. On the last live stream that I was on earlier, I could kind of see the people that were chatting in the chat. Hard, of course, to read while I'm driving, and things were a little bit easier. I think this part of the live stream is going to be a little bit shorter in comparison to the first live stream that I did earlier, because getting more into the local roads now and getting closer to my final destination for this afternoon. So I am headed up to George Mason University in Fairfax, Virginia, USA, to go see my son's first rugby match. So it looks like someone popped on and popped off, and that's okay. Thank you for joining me for that quick moment. Let's see here. So I'm supposed to turn left next onto 628 West. Is that 12 miles from now? If that's the case, we got a little while until that part. So I'm just gonna get into the slow man's lane, because I am just going to be going 55 miles per hour today. So 0 viewers right now. That's okay. If anything, my mom and dad will watch this later on because they enjoy watching my videos. So thank you, mom and dad, for watching. And of course, thank you to my friends, my subscribers, and anybody else that joins me on this live stream, and my followers that follow me and just want to hear me yammer on about what I'm doing, where I'm going, things like that. It's pretty cool, So I'm using this live streaming app called StreamYard. I think I'm connected to the YouTube. I had a viewer, so I'm pretty sure that it did. Post, comment, layout, but I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out. Private chat. I mean, I've got the link that I want to share with you guys so you can join me, but I don't know where to share it at. I don't even know if I'm actually in YouTube itself, because I'm in StreamYard. And so, am I actually in YouTube also? That's a great question. And so we'll find out here later on and figure that out too. But let's see. Mic cam guests, more guests, invite guests. So I've got the link to invite guests more, post comment. Let's see here. So, all right. And where is my field for posting? Ooh, 2 cop cars over there. Those are funny looking cop cars. Okay, cool. Let's see here. So I just want to, there it is. Back up. And so post the comment of enter. So hopefully if you join me, or if you jump in here and you're like, hey, I think I want to try to get on there with you, then you're able to, and you can. I put the link for the StreamYard on in the chat. So, all right. Whew, it has been long. I'm getting hungry also, but I am now in the town city of Lorton, Virginia, continuing my travels north to Fairfax, Virginia, and there's a bicyclist going uphill right now. Good on him. Getting a workout in. Good on him for getting a workout in. Yellow light. So, all right. So it looks like I am only, it should put me there at 2:20. So I'm 20 minutes away from my final destination, at which point I will either cut this live stream off or continue it on so that I can, I guess, hang out and chat with you if you happen to join me in this live stream. So feel free to post a comment in the chat. I want to see if this works because I'm actually streaming using StreamYard for this live stream this time, and I don't know if I can. I can't see any of the chat comments, to be honest with you. So, oh wait, there. All right. Yeah. So do me a favor if you're in there. I see 2 viewers. I only see the eyeball. I can't see who's there. So thanks for hanging out with me. But do me a favor, post a quick comment. Just say, hey, I can see you, or I see the comments. Because I see something for comments in StreamYard, but I don't see the YouTube comments in itself. So I'm curious to know if I'm actually in YouTube, and if you guys are watching me via YouTube also. All right. So post comment, leave private chat, stream info. Yeah, just figuring this out as I go. Literally, as I'm moving out. So the loads have become a little bit more local. Wow, there's a sign specifically for Jersey Mike's. It's like one of those blue tourist signs, street signs for a shopping center. I wonder how much people. Walter Schwartz. Hey, Walt, what's going on, man? All right. Hey, I can see you. Cool. I'm assuming that you are on YouTube. Yes? And watching me from there because I see the little YouTube play button next to your face. So, yeah, so this is the first time for me to be doing a live stream using this application called StreamYard, where, yeah, I'm just talking and anybody can join me and listen in on what I'm talking about. So the first live stream, I yammered on for about an hour and 45 minutes before I had to stop to go to the bathroom. But how are you? Well, I am doing great, and I'm driving up to Hampden Sydney College. No, correction. I'm driving to Fairfax, Virginia right now to go see Severin's first rugby game. So he made the team. He is playing 15s, which means there are 15 players on the field on each team. And so he is position number 15, which is the fullback position, which is effectively like a free safety. So, yes, live from Delaware on my way to the marina. Outstanding. That's cool, bro. Yeah, thanks for hanging out today and at least listening in on this live stream. But, yeah, I'm doing good. I had a great week flight instructoring over at iFly. I had instructor shifts pretty much every day. Morning shifts, which meant that, yes, I will tell him you said hello. And thank you. Thank you very much for saying so. He's excited. I'm happy that he made a team, and I'm happy that he'll get a little bit of playing time. I don't know if I don't know if he'll be a starter, but first time playing this sport, it's new to him, new to Victoria and I, of course. Couldn't even spell rugby until I looked it up. Just kidding. Wait a minute. Are you? But yeah, Walt, you'd be really good at doing live streams also, particularly when you do your paintings. Come to think about it. In fact, have you gotten your YouTube channels up yet? Let me know if you have questions about doing that, of course. And everyone loves the paint night videos. Bro, it's gotten a lot of views. I think it's got over 50 views for now, and it's actually unlisted on my YouTube channel. So yeah, no, big hit. I think you can actually post that link that I sent to you for it on your website. So maybe have the boys set it up for you so people can see it from there. Put it on your Facebook. And yes, David, thank you very much for joining me again. I am still on the road, so I just took a break because the kid-sized bladder was kicking in and whatnot. But Yeah, still on the road. My GPS says that I will arrive at 2:23 this afternoon, and so pretty excited about that. I'll get there a good hour and a half prior to game start time, which will also give me a chance to fly my drone in the area that I plan to fly and at least make sure that for one, well, I don't want to I want to test fly the spot. You know what I mean? Before I go to work, so to speak. Do a little test flight, make sure I know where all the power lines are, the trees are, what it looks like at my max altitude, which in that particular location, I'm not in any airspace other than the SFRA of DC, the Special Flight Restrictions airspace, because I am within 30 miles of DC. And so if you were not aware, in DC, this SFRA, there is a 15-mile radius ring around DC. And so if you are flying within 15 miles of DC, you've got to submit an air a some type of a waiver, an air access waiver to fly within 15 miles of Dulles. And if you are 15 to 30 miles, you can fly in that airspace as long as you follow the normal air map and other airports flight restriction areas, or if you're in an area that's not near a smaller airport that has flight restrictions, just follow the specific flight restrictions that are on the FAA.gov's website for the DC SFRA. So pretty cool. Yeah, I learned something new. My son said, "Hey, can you come video with your drone?" So absolutely. And I think I found out yesterday he asked me to, and I was scrambling to look at the airspace to make sure that I was going to be legal when I fly. So, little Llama Laura, yes, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I am doing great. I am on the road to Fairfax, Virginia to see my son's first rugby match. It's match, right? It's not called a game. Rugby match. So I've been calling it game because, yeah, rugby is a new sport to me. And so, yep, on my way there. I've been on the road since 10:30 this morning Eastern Standard Time, 2 o'clock now. And so, what is that, 3.5 hours already? And GPS said that it will take me 4 hours to go there from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Same state, but just 4 hours north to see my son's first rugby match. But thank you for watching and hanging out with me this afternoon. And so, yeah. Skies look decent right now. We are getting on the East Coast, at least in Virginia Beach. My wife is getting a rainstorm from the remnants of that hurricane that was off the Atlantic coast. Rugby match, we call it here. Outstanding. Good. I read on the USA Rugby's website that the first time, in fact, maybe you could tell me, where did rugby originate? Was it in the UK over there? But it was the first time, I guess, when rugby was invented. They were playing soccer. We call it soccer when I guess you guys call it football, right? When someone picked up the ball and ran it into the goal, and they called that. That's when rugby had started. 1823. I read on the USA Rugby's website the origination of rugby. So yes, rugby match. I'll have to refer to it appropriately, right? Funny, I started when my son was interested in it. I was like, oh, I wonder if there's any rugby clubs here in Virginia Beach that I could join and learn the sport and play also. And so I looked into it. There are two in my area, one in Norfolk and one in Virginia Beach. One's called the Norfolk Blues. Google says England. Very well. Originated in England. Rugby was originated in England. And so in Virginia Beach, there's one club there. First, what's it called? Virginia Beach Colonials? Falcons, Virginia Beach Falcons rugby club in Virginia Beach. And so when I mentioned it to my wife, of course, she said that is not a good idea for you to play with your head injury, your previous head injury. So of course I joke her that I'm gonna go to practice, but I'm not going to. I gotta be smart about my health, right? I'm an old guy now. Old part with a drone. That's my sport, drone flying. Not that I'll get into the sport of drone racing someday, or maybe, maybe not. Too much pressure, too much stress, right? But that's the idea, you know. Just to, I wanted to learn the sport a little bit more, and what better way than to, you know, than to play it, right? But thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. I've got 2 viewers right now, so would love to know who's still on right now. I saw Walter on earlier, Little Lama Laura, David from Arizona. So maybe that's what I'll call my channel eventually. Position it, or transition, pivot it to, or change the name. Yeah, I was on a live stream before where they were making fun of the length of names of what people have turned their YouTube channels into. So that was pretty funny. And so, yeah, I was coming up with something else, as far as the business goes, right? Because I have been getting paid gigs from for drone flying, which has been awesome. Was not expecting that, and certainly appreciate the support to support me to, provide a service, a good service. I feel, because that is one of my core values: high standards in everything that I do, to ensure that whatever I do, you know, is high quality work, be it video, be it flying drones, be it flying students at iFly Virginia Beach indoor skydiving. And so let's see, left out, I'm still here. Excellent. Left out, they don't want to see my bird. YouTube name then left. Indeed, I'm not sure what that means, but yes, perhaps not. 4 viewers right now, so thank you very much for joining me on this live stream. So my first live stream, you're welcome to and 2 people are still on, so thanks for hanging out still. Let's fix this here. Comments. And we lost you. No video, Jason. Thank you very much, David. I appreciate it. And they don't. I hope you can see me now. Are we good? 3.1 miles away. So almost there. I don't know what I pressed on my phone to make my video cut out, but thank you for sticking around and allowing me to give me a chance to get back on. It was weird. I couldn't even find the thing in the thing. But yes, almost there. Let's see what the map says on my Fairfax Station, Virginia. So almost there. Let's see, what time did I leave? 10:30. So yeah, about 4 hours of driving this morning, and I had to stop. I was moving out pretty fast though. I mean, the speed limit went up to 70 miles per hour. So not sure if the Google Maps took into account the actual speed limit, because I didn't think I was going that fast. I didn't think I was breaking the speed limit. I was focused on driving. But yes, David, I hope you're still with me. Little Llama Laura, I think you're still there as well. I cannot see who is in, but let's see here. Curious whether that does. Pressing buttons. I'm at a stoplight right now, so it gives me an opportunity to at least take a look and see where I'm at. But it looks like that I'm still in here. So cool. Can you guys still hear me and see me on this live stream using StreamYard? And if you are interested in joining me for the next few moments, because I will be ending this live stream here soon once I get to my destination, and or maybe once I get there, I'll show you where I'm at and what I've got going on. That would be a cool tower. Yep, near an airport. One viewer right now. Yeah, I know. Walter, so I'm going to chime out in a few. Yeah, no worries, Walt. Thanks for hanging out with me for as long as you have, for one. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support, of course. You know, it's one of those things where, yeah, growing the YouTube-ness, right? We'll get your YouTube channel going here soon, too. Yes? So, yeah, in fact, I think Victoria is going to be visiting you guys here soon at the end of the month. Are you guys going to do a paint night, you think, while she's up there? Get your camera all set up so you can do another video of a time lapse of you painting something cool. Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed putting that video together for you also. Yeah, we'll set the camera up next time so that your noggin's not in the way. It's been fun listening. Yes, no, thank you very much. I appreciate you listening for as long as you did, for sure. But yeah, how's the weather up there? Hopefully it's nice. Oh my gosh. It says 90 degrees right now. Severin says that it's been getting down to 55 degrees at college, because of course they're in the mountains over there. But yeah, you'd be real good at live streaming like I'm doing right now, Walt, because you're quite verbose yourself, man. You know, just for one, just talking about what's on your mind, what you've got going on, what you're doing. You know, that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Just driving and not even giving you guys a tour. And usually I'm doing that, but yeah. So when I stopped at the rest area, I saw a sign. Well, I knew this, but there is a sign in there that says no weapons or explosives inside the visitor center. So I knew that sign was there. I've been to that rest stop before. So of course I left my pistol in the truck. I do have a safe in the truck, so not a normal glove compartment or glove box. It's a safe. Pretty heavy duty. Came with the truck when I got it. So that's important to secure one's weapons when one is about to enter a building that requires you to secure your weapons. So yeah, hot and humid, that's for darn sure. We're going to paint something. Yeah, you are. Hot and humid. You know, I'm not sure what the humidity will be like here in Fairfax, but I assume that it'll be humid. My truck says 90 degrees right now, and it's been that way in Virginia Beach for the past week. Too hot to fly outside. I actually got some flight time in the mornings, getting some sunrises. And shot some video of that. In fact, I've got, let's see, the sunrise videos from the 5th, sunrise videos from the 7th. Then I'm also working on another video of me teaching Chandler how to fly a drone, one of my flight instructors. And as a result of that video, I created another video from some of that footage of why I do the claps at the beginning of a video with the microphones. Like, I'll go to sync as the marker to sync up the video, because when I hit record on microphone 1, record on microphone 2, and then record on the camera itself, the audio is not all synced up. It wasn't like I don't have 3 hands where I could press record on all 3 at the same time. But what I'm doing is I'm synchronizing the 2 audios from the microphone 1, microphone 2, and the audio from the video camera. In that case, it was an iPad. They are syncing each other up with the 3 claps so that the video is lined up perfectly. All right, so where's my turn? Oh, this is my turn here. Yes, Braddock Road. Braddock. Chuck Norris, Colonel Braddock. I think that was his character's name in what was that? What was that movie? Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris movies. He was an American Special Forces guy. What were Chuck Norris movies? When he was an American Special Forces guy. I cannot remember that. I used to watch them all the time too. Delta Force, I think. Yeah, Delta Force. Yep. Yeah, Delta Force, Chuck Norris. So Colonel Braddock. So I'm turning left onto Braddock Road right now from Ox Road. I wonder how they came up with those 2 names for one, but go figure, right? Yeah, GPS says turn left here, and then what? All right, 150 feet to Rapidian River Road, which is the destination. That's the first address that I got, which is the park that they're going to be playing at. I wonder, can you guys hear that? My GPS giving me directions. Turn right, 0.6 miles, campus road. I realize I think that I'm actually going onto a school campus, so I am going to have to secure my weapons, because obviously no guns on college campus, right? Which is fine. 100% respect the rules and the law for that. So yeah, I'll be on. All right, so this will actually be on school grounds. All right, this is my turn. Campus drive. Cool. Actually, maroon. It's like something mulberry red or something like that. All right, so let's go back into the live stream. 2 viewers. Let's see here. chiming out now. Jay, great spending time with you. And yes, when Vic and our boss comes out, we may go out in the upper Chesapeake and do some fishing. Heck yeah, man. Walt, have a great day. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, man. All right. Have a great day, bro. All right. So let's see here. I guess it's time to just look for the field that they're going to be playing at, because, you know, I saw a picture of a rugby field once online, but this will be the first time for me to see an actual rugby field. Do they call it rugby field or rugby pitch? For my subscribers, followers, and viewers that are online right now, what do they call it? A rugby pitch or a rugby field? So I'm at the softball field now. So I'm on the campus of George Mason University. So before I forget, I am going to stow my weapon so that nobody gets all freaked out that I'm carrying a gun. This is another field that looks like rugby could be played on it. But yeah, I am just driving around right now. And so yeah, would love to know who is hanging out with me right now on the live stream and just listening and watching. Certainly, and because for one, I just want to say thank you for your support and letting me chat with you today. Let's see. It would be cool. I'm not going to go all the way down there. So let's back it up. Bring it back down the other way. These backup cameras are great. Still need to maintain, I think, positive visual awareness of where I'm going, of course. All right. I think that George Mason's school colors are green and yellow, green and gold, because that's what I see around here. Okay. Let's see. Continuing on. All right, good afternoon. I see a new viewer with me this afternoon. Go ahead and say hello in the chat if you don't mind, so I can at least figure out and see who you are. What's nice about this particular chat one is that the chat message, the comment stays on the screen using StreamYard as my platform for live streaming. In fact, if you're interested in joining me on this live stream, feel free to click on the link in above. Let's see, where did I put it? In fact, I think I could star the comment. Yeah, did that. Okay, cool. So close. But let's see. New comments. Hey, Justin, was this a road trip or a cross-country excursion? I know, right? Justin, thanks for joining me. It's a road trip to Fairfax, Virginia, to drive up here to see my son's first rugby game. And still trying to figure out where this field is at here and such. But I think I am here. So I'm just going to park it here and wait. Clouds are coming in now and such. But yes, 4 hours of driving. Whew. Yep, 4 hours of driving today. Not too bad. It is 2:30. I left the house at 10:30 this morning. And yes, indeed, a road trip indeed. The team is not here yet, so I guess I could use Life 360 to see how far out my son is from being here. But this looks like the spot that I'll be flying at. So yeah, here, let's take if I could turn the screen around so you could see. Let's see. Camera. Oh, that just turns it off. So it's using this camera here. I want to use the rear camera so you can see where I'm at, and so I can see what I'm showing you as well. But Let's see, layout, done. I think I reversed the camera just now. Because something looks backwards, doesn't it? All right, so layout, go back to normal. Solo layout, what's this? Done, cinema layout? I don't know what that means. All right, this is the field that I'm looking at. I hope that you can see it good, but this is what I'm looking at right now. I'm at field 4. I see I'm assuming those are players. There's several fields. This is the campus of, yeah, I will do that. Use a drone to get a view of your surroundings. No, for sure. For sure. Well, I plan on launching the drone over here. I am 15.34 miles away from Dulles National Airport. So as you know, if you didn't know, there are 2 rings around Dulles, 15-mile radius and a 30-mile radius ring. If you are flying within the 15-mile radius ring, you have to apply for a waiver to fly within 15 miles of Dulles. If you are between the 15 and 30, there are specific restrictions, being that it's the SFRA, Special Flight Restrictions Area. And so being 15.34 miles away, I am in that zone and can fly as long as my drone is under 55 pounds, no more than 400 feet. And there are some other requirements that I know that I adhere to as a result of, in order to fly in this area. So yeah, I'm good to go and I'm good to fly in this area. All right, I gotta put my gun away. So, all right. Yeah, man. So what's new with you, Justin? What do you got planned for today? I hear a blink, ding. I wonder if that is a, I don't know what that ding means. That's okay. That's what I need to do. I need to learn how to live stream my drone footage. Yeah. Somebody does that already. I don't know who does that. I'll figure it out. Just like I figured this out. I figured this out while I was driving, bro. But yep. Not much cleaning up the house. My wife gets back home today. All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Ohio? No. Michigan. I don't remember. But understood. Well, right on. Yeah. The house couldn't have gotten that much shit, that messy, right? Or have the kids do it. But yeah, I do want to launch my drone here in a little bit to the key is knowing which field they're going to be playing at. In North Carolina, she had a funeral to go to. Check. I remember she was going to the funeral, and it was her uncle that had passed. And again, my condolences, Justin, to you and your family. But good that she's returning back home. Did she drive? Where are you located? Are you in Florida or Louisiana? Yeah, I think I'm in the right spot. I see dudes out here playing with a rugby ball. Is that what it's called? My viewers who know about rugby, so learn that it's not called a game. It's a match, rugby match. I'm in Florida now, an hour drive. Yeah, that's a long drive. That is a long drive. The most I've driven straight was 26 hours to McKinney, Texas, a couple years ago. Did I drive there straight? I think I took a 2-hour nap at a gas station, and then on the way back, I think I powered through at about the same time because we had a premiere to go to for Star Wars when the first Star Wars was being released. My son's middle school had they had an auction, or what do you call it? Like a gala night or something like that. And so at this gala, they auction off a bunch of stuff for donations. So I happened to win the package deal for premiere of Star Wars, where I could bring 150. They gave me basically 150 tickets for a private showing of Star Wars. What was the first one called? The number one, Star Wars #1. So yeah, I won the I won that auction prize, and because we had that event, we had to be back. So yeah, that was a long drive, 26 hours of driving straight through, but I did it. I've decided to not drive that long again because it's painful. Yeah. So the next time, if we decide to drive out there, I think my wife's like, I'm never driving again. Just fly her out to the destination, and I'll drive if I wanted to drive, just because I like having the truck. I like having the ability to drive my own vehicle out there and such. It's control, right? And you know what, man? Now that I'm into drone flying, I could stop and take a break and go fly around and whatnot. Dude, it is 91 degrees up here right now. I only used a quarter and a half of gas, so that's pretty good. Right on. But yeah, hopefully this cloud cover is just cloud cover, because it's scattered clouds, but hopefully it covers so it blocks out some of that heat. Or maybe that cloud is going to retain all the heat and all that humidity here, so which is not good either. Yeah, I could probably go and ask those guys over there what the deal is with this field. I'm assuming that this is the right spot, though. I mean, they're throwing that rugby ball around. It is called a rugby ball, right? I'll have to Google that one. I'm still learning a lot of these terminologies and phrases and such, because rugby ball, soccer ball, football ball. Because in England, they call it football, not soccer. So is it a football ball? Or they just call it ball? Or did they actually call the soccer ball, the football? And what do they call a rugby ball? Because it's not round, it's ovular, elliptical. It's not. It's fatter than a football, an American football. Like a watermelon. Like a watermelon. Yes, indeed. It's a rugby watermelon. But, all right, I'm going to go and recon this place right now. I'm going to go ahead and oblong, Justin, the man with the thesaurus, with the dictionary. Oblong. What a funny word. Oblong. Oblong. Oblong? Oblong. Oblong. Indeed, it is oblong. It's watermelon. Interesting. Yeah, I think that this is the field, and I've got some trees overhead. They did say you got to make sure that your drone is not a distraction to the game. So at 400 feet high, I shouldn't be a distraction. Man, how's my battery? Okay, good. I'm all charged up, 100% on my cellular phone. All right. See, I get a breeze. Well, we'll see how it affects the drone, and obviously, if it starts to raindrop, then I will be landing it. But I'm pretty excited for this. This is my son's first rugby game, Justin. He's never played it before either. He's playing as a fullback, number 15, and so we're all pretty excited about it. And I thought to myself when he played scrimmage last week, and I was like, man, I've never missed a game, any of his games or any of his sporting events growing up, and so pretty cool. I'm happy that he's on a team, that he's playing a game that he's just learning about and such. Yes, thank you very much. Indeed, it will be awesome fun. Indeed. Yeah. Oh, did you? I think I asked you before about that Starfield game, didn't I? Did you look at it by chance at all? I was just wondering. I saw it. I only learned about it because I was looking at Elgato video capture equipment because I've got the Elgato 4K Pro in my computer, and I actually got a Camlink Pro, I think, like a USB stick that you could plug a second camera into. So I have two cameras set up in my home studio, where one's my A cam, and then I've got an overhead cam looking down. And I thought I need a capture card that can capture one capture card for multiple cameras, And I was looking on there and went to the Elgato website and saw that there's a Starfield skin for a microphone and the little box thing. I think it's called the Stream Deck. And it was white and had the Starfield colors, the red, yellow, white, and blue, like striping. And I was like, what's Starfield? So I looked it up. I was like, that does look pretty cool. Yeah. So I think they just released it September 6th. These winds might be too high for me to fly. The trees are gusting pretty good. We'll see how it calms down or not towards the end of the day. Use OBS. It has all that built in and is a free program. Okay. Check. Do you use use your computer as the interface for OBS? Or do you use the Stream Deck box thing for that? Or is that what you're talking about? The program in itself does it for me? Or you clicking it around? What is dinging on my phone? Because I do have the OBS. I've never used it until I plugged both cameras in and just figuring it out. Of course, I'm sure there's a YouTube channel for it. Yes, it is a program you download. C1ST0 $. Cost $0. I'm assuming that's what you're meaning. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Yes. So, all right. Whew. Dead air. I've been watching Frasier again. Have you seen that TV show? I watched it all the time. I actually really enjoyed it. Then as I started to watch the reruns and over again, I was like, man, those guys are just whiny, But they were entertaining enough. They are, I think, October 6th or 16th, or we'll just say sometime in October. They are, what's the word? Redoing Frasier? Rebooting? Revamping? Oblong? They are rebooting Frasier. Yeah, so he'll be back on again, which will be fun to watch, see what kind of shenanigans they get themselves into and such. But no box or anything. It has a virtual capture card built in, and no, never watched it, but I know of it. Frasier, yeah. No box. So no box for the OBS and virtual capture. So in other words, I could just plug the cameras in directly into the computer without having to have a capture card. Huh. Yeah, I should probably learn OBS better, more so now, if you will. Oh, cool. What's the advantage of having a specific capture card then? If this program does it all for you, why bother with a capture card, you know? Or do I still need the capture card to put it into the OBS? Hmm. I wonder if it's too hot for me to open my windows. Oh yeah, no, I could open my windows. Turn the truck off, save some gas. That way I can also acclimate to the weather out here. So yeah, it's pretty nice out here. Okay, now it's getting hot. What did the temperature say? 91 degrees? Well, with the breeze, it doesn't feel like it. Or maybe it's simply because I'm still sitting in the truck with the air conditioning, I guess, leaving the truck now, that I'm feeling the heat, you know? But man, there are thousands of videos on OBS. Some just prefer and need any more with OBS. You don't need to buy a capture card. Check. Right on. Right on. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that more just because I think it's a good idea. Is that what you use? The OBS? Yeah, that breeze is pretty nice. Yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna go and find the restroom here because it's time. Kid size bladder, right? Yeah, I use it. Right on, Justin. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and at least scope out where to make sure that they are playing on this field for one as well. But hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna take off, Justin. Thank you very much for hanging out with me and keeping me and talking to me for a little bit. Appreciate it. And so, yeah, maybe I'll get back on again later on. And ooh, I hear thunder. Hopefully it doesn't rain so I can at least fly my drone. If not, then that's okay. I should have brought shorts and boots. But thanks, bro. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you later on. All right. Peace. Awesome. All right, YouTube. It looks like it did not shut off. I just turned my phone off and it kept on continuing to live stream. So I am walking out to the field right now, which I think is the field that they'll be playing on. And so check it out. Welcome to George Mason University. Field number 4. Listening to the coach, he talked about the other coach. That is, he talked about getting rained out. I thought they play rugby in the rain also, or maybe they just don't want to play on a field that is going to be where it's going to be destroyed. That is. So yeah, and I'm starting to feel some raindrops. The wind, I think, is going to be too high for me to fly my drone. I think I'm going to fly my other drone just to get some drone time in because I want to fly. You know, but what a nice place. I should have locked my truck. That's what happens when you have to go to the bathroom and you don't think about, about that. Especially with all my camera equipment there, right? But I wonder if this would be easier also if I were to actually use a selfie stick. It's too windy to fly my Yavata right now too. I could fly it around. Yeah, maybe I will go fly it around over there. Thanks for hanging out with me today, YouTube. I really appreciate it. Maybe I will get back on. If the lighting is decent enough while I'm driving, and then once it gets crappy, then I'll shut it off. But man, now it's starting to rain. All right, we'll see. I'm not flying my drone today, I guess. But that's okay. I'm here to watch them play some rugby. Do they play rugby or do they do rugby? Because it's a game. No, it's a match. Play rugby. Or do they rugby? I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm out, YouTube. Hour of live streaming. So I got 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes of live streaming in today. Pretty cool. Not too bad for my first day of doing something new. So have a good afternoon, YouTube. And